با سلام، من نامجوفر هستم. کتاب امریکن انگلیش فایل 3 درس 8B رو با هم شروع میکنیم. درس 8B انتهای درسمون هست و اگر که بخوایم دقیق تر بگیم میشه صفحه 80 و 81. درسمون در ارتباط با شارک تانک هست. این شارک تانک یه جورایی مثل یکی از برنامه‌های خودمون میبونه که استعدادهایی رو کشف میکنن و البته روی اون استعداد سرمایه گذاری میکنن. مثلا اینجا ما داریم یه آدمی که اومده یک حالا چیزی اختراع کرده یا یه موسیقی زده که این سه تا آقا رو خانوم و قانع بکنه که سرمایه گذاری بکنن روی اون کارش. یا مثلا یه نفر اومده اینجا چیزی اختراع کرده در ارتباط با کودکان که اینا رو قانع کنه سرمایه گذاری کنن و اینجا یک غذا اختراع شده. بریم ببینیم دقیقاً چه چیزهایی اینجا درست شده. Who are the sharks؟ خب اینجا گفته که شارک کیاس استعاره هست دیگه. الان مثلا ما تانک داریم که نمیدونیم استعاره از چیه و شارک داریم. ببینیم جواب ها رو چک بکنیم. گفته که shark they are very successful business people. پس این شارک ها آدم های کسایی هستن که توی اهل بیزنس هستن و خیلی هم successful و موفق هستن. Number 2, what is their tank؟ خب the room where they meet the contestants میشه تانکشون، یعنی اون تانکی که داخلش هستن یا اون اتاقی که داخلش هستن میشه تانک که داخلش اجرا میکنن کانتستنتس یا همون اجرا کننده ها. How does the show work؟ چجوری کار میکنه؟ ما اول باید ریدینگ رو بخونیم که بفهمیم چجوری کار میکنه. و number 4, is there a similar TV show in your country? How does it work؟ آره یه similar شوی ما داریم، دقیقا مشابه این رو ما داریم که تو کشورمون میدونم برگزار شده، اسمش رو متاسفانه یادم نمیاد. گفته که number 3, the contestants make a presentation to the sharks who then ask them questions and decide whether or not to invest in the contestants business. دقیقا همون چیزی که من گفتم، اینا شرکت میکنن، پرزنت میکنن چیزی که دارن رو به عنوان شارک به اون شارک ها، یعنی به این successful people ها، و اونا ازشون سوال میپرسن که تصمیم بگیرن که آیا سرمایه گذاری یا اینوست بکنن یا نه. بریم بخونیم کامل. گفته Diamond John and Barbara Corcoran have been sharks on the show since it started. از وقتی که این شو شروع شده، پس since it started، از وقتی که شروع شده، این ستا هستن توی این قسمت شارک هستن. Mark Cuban appeared on the show since the beginning but became a regular shark in 2012. پس میگه که این مارک کیوبان که حالا نمیدونیم کدومشونه توی این شو ظاهر شده، appeared ظاهر شده از ابتدای کار، ولی شده یکی از کسایی که توی شارک بوده از سال 2012. A regular shark، پس یه کسی بوده که منظم میومده اونجا. Shark Tank is a US TV show. اسم این برنامه Shark Tank هست. is a US TV show with similar version in many different countries. با یه ورژن مشابه توی یک عالمه کشور. On the US show, contestants have about 10 minutes to present their business idea to 5 very successful business people. پس میگه که میان اینا 10 دقیقه وقت دارن، 10 دقیقه که پرزنت بکنن بیزینسشون رو و آیدیاشون رو، ایده هاشون رو به این 5 تا successful business people. These people are nicknamed the sharks. بس بهشون گفته میشه shark. And the intimidating room where they meet the contestants is the tank. پس اون اتاق هم بهش گفته میشه tank. The shark home. The sharks who are often multi-millionaires. پس کسایی هستن که خیلی میلیونر هستن، multi-millionaire هستن، are prepared to invest money in any business that they believe might be a success. که اعتقاد دارن که میتونه موفق باشه. سرمایه گذاری میکنن رو چیزی که فکر میکنن موفق میشه. in return در حالا به صورت مثلا بخوایم بگیم که in return یعنی که برگشت براشون چی داره. they take a share of the profit. خب اونا نصف سودشون رو به دست میارن. The contestants are usually entrepreneurs, product designer. میگه معمولا این شرکت کننده ها کسایی هستن که کارآفرین بودن و مثلا یک چیزی رو دیزاین میکردن، پروداکت رو دیزاین میکردن، or people with a new idea for a service، یا آدم‌هایی با ایده های جدید برای سرویس. After the contestants have made their presentations, the sharks ask them questions about the product and its possible markets. برم پایین. And then say if they are prepared to invest or not. پس ازشون سوال میپرسن که آماده بشن که ببینم آیا میتونن سرمایه گذاری بکنن یا نه. If they are not convinced. اگر قانع نشن. If they are not convinced. پس اینجا ما مجهول داریم. They are not convinced. ایدی گرفته. Convinced ساده و convinced ایدی گرفته شده فعل سوم یعنی past participle. By the presentation they say they dreaded words amount. پس اونا میگن که من بیرون رفتم، من مثلا نشدم. خب و اینجا So far, تا حالا, the sharks have agreed to invest over 6.2 million in products. تا حالا 6.2 میلیون دلار اومدن سرمایه گذاری کردن روی مثلا کمپانی ها، پروداکت ها and ideas presented on Shark Tank. They were very happy with their investment. خیلی هم با سرمایه گذاریشون خوشحال بودن. In Travis Perry, a guitar player from Alabama who had the idea for chord body, a device that میگه که این آقا رو داره میگه که گیتار پلیر بوده، یه دیوایسی طراحی کرده that helps people learn to play the guitar که مردم میتونن خودشون گیتار یاد بگیرن. He came into the tank with some guitars that had the device attached to them. با یک عالمه یه سری گیتاری اومد وارد شد که یک سری دیوایسی به اون گیتارش وصل بود، attach بود. Shark Robert Herjavec immediately sensed an opportunity in the charismatic Travis and agreed to invest $125,000 in his product. پس این آقا اومده سرمایه گذاری کرده روی این موضوع و $125,000 بوده که همون بلافاصله خیلی خوشش اومده از این قضیه. In his product. A year later, Chord Body has made over $1.5 million in sales and has John Rich, a famous country singer, representing the product. Travis is now running an impressive and profitable company. پس الان هم یک کمپانی سودآور داره. Susie Taylor wanted the sharks to invest in her high-tech baby bib company. این سوزی تیلور هم خواسته که از شارک ها که بیان روی این بیب هاش یا این پیشبندهای بچه سرمایه گذاری بکنن. های تک هم بوده، های تکنولوژی بوده. The bibs are made from high quality materials that don't stain که لک روش نمیگیره. don't stain. Nobody was enthusiastic and the sharks rejected her idea. هیچ کس اشتیاق پیدا نکرد به این موضوع و شارک ها هم ریجکتش کردن. But Susie hasn't given up. ولی سوزی کنار نکشید. hasn't given up. Since appearing on the TV show, orders for Susie's bibs increased and she has been contacted by other investors. با یک عالمه investors سرمایه گذاری کرد و یعنی ارتباط برقرار کرد و اونا رو قانع کرد که براش سرمایه گذاری بکنن. And that is what makes a real entrepreneur. He or she never gives up. این واقعا به معنای واقعی میشه entrepreneur یک کارآفرین که give up نکنین. If the sharks invest in him or her, there is a chance she or he will be successful, but if they leave the tank empty-handed, اگه با دست خالی از اون تانک برن بیرون, the determination to make it on their own is as great as ever. پس میگه که ارادهشون نباید کم بشه، باید از قبل هم بزرگتر باشه. And of course the sharks don't always get it right. هیچ وقت don't always get it right. درست مثلا ممکنه انتخاب نکنن. Cook Sean Davis product gourmet shrimp burger was rejected. این هم ریجکت شده. کسی که اومده یک همبرگر شریمپ ارائه داده. One shark said, I'll buy the product, but I don't really know the food business well enough to make the product successful. یکی از اون شارک ها گفته که من میخوام ولی نمیدونم که آیا موفق میشه یا نه. Another shark said, I just don't like shrimp at all. من اصلا شریمپ دوست ندارم. So based on that, I'm out. پس بر اساس این من میرم بیرون. A third shark, سومین شارکمون گفته که getting shrimp and keeping it cold makes the product too expensive for the public to buy. خب اینجا گفته که این شریمپ میتونه چیکار بکنه؟ سرد کردنش و نگهداری کردنش میتونه خیلی گرونش بکنه. Too expensive. Makes the product too expensive for the public to buy. برای خریدشون. Today, Davis's company is worth $6 million and his shrimp burgers are sold in supermarkets across the US. و الان 6 میلیون ارزششه اون کمپانی و داره برگراشو تو سوپرمارکت ها خیلی خوب هم میفروشه. بریم جواب این سوال ها رو بدیم. گفته که look at the photos and read about 3 products that were presented on the show. A device for a guitar. اون دیوایسی که برای گیتار بود طراحی شده بود. A baby beeps و shrimp burgers. Which product has been very successful although the sharks didn't invest in it? کدومشون خیلی موفق بود در صورتی که اگرچه هیچ کدومشون سرمایه گذاری روش نکردن؟ فکر میکنید کدوم بود؟ Part C یعنی shrimp burgers. Was presented by a musician. خب که مشخصه. Part A, a device for a guitar. Was presented by a female. این هم که مشخصه. Number 3 is B, پس baby beeps. Has a celebrity representing the product. Number 4 is A. And is practical for moms and kids. این هم که مشخصه برای خیلی practical و کارآمده برای مادرها بچه ها. و is now sold in many US states. Part C همشون جوابهاشون مشخص بود. داره فروش میره توی USA. بریم پارت بعدی رو انجام بدیم و گفته که words with different meanings. Sometimes the same word can have 2 completely different meanings. For example, I work in a store. من کار میکنم توی استور. My laptop doesn't work. لپتاپم کار نمیکنه. خب این کار کردن و اون کار کردن با هم خیلی فرق داره. اولیش شغله، دومیش خراب شدنه. پس work به معنای کار کردن یک دستگاه و خراب شدن یک دستگاه هم به کار میره در صورت منفیش. Would the partner say what the difference in meaning is between the pairs of sentences? Number 1, he's running a business and he's running a marathon. پس running و running میتونه معنی متفاوت داشته باشه. اولی running a business به معنی اینکه شما یک بیزینسی رو برپا بکنید و دومی دویدنه. Marin was fired last week. میگه مارین اخراج شد. When the man fired the gun و gun وقتی که با gun میاد به معنای مثلا شلیک کردن میشه. Everyone screamed. همه جیغ زدن. There's a market for this product. یه مارکتی هست برای این پروداکت. مثلا مارکت گل فروشی. تمام این خیابون گل میفروشن. مارکتش اینجا. یا تمام این خیابون موبایل فروشیه. There's a market where you can buy vegetables. و a market میگه the open area or building where people sell vegetables. یک جای باز که بهش میگن مارکت، مثل بازار. اینجا منظور از مارکت همون بازاره. و he's set up a company and he's very a good company. اولی هم به معنی بیزنس هست، ستاپ کردن کمپانی، و دومی معنی همراه بودن هست. Good company, a pleasant someone pleasant to be with you. For example, you are going to go outside to the cafe, to the restaurant, or on vacation, and somebody comes with you. So there you go. There is a listening part at last. Number 449. So you are going to listen to this part and check your Here are these exercises and answer them directly. So number 1, A, both of them. B, neither of them. C, one of them. گفته listen again. Do you think the sharks invested in these two subjects? BBQ, original man candle, and this one, it is a daisy cakes. It's a kind of cake. Now listen to 449.
4.49. Johnson Bailey presented man candles. He argued that most candles smell like perfume and are designed for women. One day he was having some friends over to watch a football game, and his house smelled like old Chinese food and dirty clothes. The only candle he had at the time was a vanilla-scented one, and he didn't want his house to smell like perfume. That's why Bailey invented manly candles that smell like things men enjoy: basketballs, golf courses, the beach, popcorn, and barbecue sauce. He even has a horrible-smelling candle you can burn to get people you don't like, perhaps your mother-in-law, out of your house. He tried to convince the sharks to invest by passing out his candles and asking them to smell them. The sharks most wanted to smell the bad candle, which is Bailey's best-selling candle. Kim Nelson's idea was a cake business that sells homemade cakes across the U.S. These cakes are made from all natural ingredients, like fresh oranges in the OO orange cake, or 1 pound of grated carrots in Daisy's carrot cake. Kim came up with the idea because many people don't have the time or the talent to bake a delicious homemade cake for special occasions like birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. Kim says that she has a talent for baking cakes, and more importantly, she feels it's her passion. Kim's products are currently sold online in her local area, but she would like to increase production and sell more cakes across the U.S. The cake business is called Daisy Cakes.
Okay, look at the photos of two more products that were presented on Shark Tank. Now listen and find out exactly what makes them special. چی خواستشون کرده؟ جواب خودتون رو اگر نوشتید چک بکنید، اگر ننوشتید ویدیو رو برگردونید، مجدد گوش بدین تا بیشتر بتونید بفهمید و خودتون رو تست بکنید. The man candle have scent that men would like more than women. And number 2, the daisy cakes are homemade from fresh ingredients and they are perfect for people who want homemade dessert but don't have time to make it. جواب هامون این بود، ولی میخوام یک سری جاهاش رو براتون معنی بکنم. گفته که he argued that most candles smell like perfume and are designed for women. بیشتر کندل ها برای یا همون شمع ها برای خانم ها طراحی شده، مثل پرفیوم هستن، مثل عطر هستن. One day he was having some friends over to watch a football game. این over به معنی اینکه یه نفر اومده بود خونهش بهش سر بزنه. And his house smelled like old Chinese food and dirty clothes. و خونهش بوی مثلا غذا چینی میداده یا لباسهای کثیف. The only candle he had at the time was a vanilla scented one. تنها کندلی که داشته بوی وانیل میداده. And he didn't want his house to smell like perfume. نمیخواسته خونش بوی عطر بده. That's why Betty invented manly candles that smell like things that they enjoy. For example, basketball, golf courses, and the beach, and popcorn and barbecue sauce. دوست داشته یه چیزی اختراع کنه که آقایون بپسندن، که مثل لذت میبرن از بسکتبال و گلف کورس و بلا بلا. He even has a horrible smelling candle you can burn to get people you don't like. پس He even has a horrible smelling. یک بوی وحشتناک بدی داشته. Candle، اون شمعش. You can burn، چیزی که شما میتونید بسوزونیدش، کندلتون رو. To get people you don't like. که آدم‌هایی رو که برای آدم‌هایی که دوست ندارین، مثلا مادر شوهر یا مادر زنتون. out of your house، که بره از خونتون بیرون. He tried to convince the sharks to invest by passing out his candles and asking them to smell them. ازشون می‌خواسته که اینا رو بو بکنن و to smell them. کجا بودیم؟ The sharks most wanted to smell the bad candle, which is Bailey best-selling candle. میگه که میخواسته بدترینش رو بو بکنه که بیشترین خرید رو هم داره. کیم نیلسن idea was a cake business. خب حالا میره سراغ بعدی، اونم کیک بیزنس داشته that sells homemade cakes across the US. و این هم توی US کیک میفروخته. These cakes are made from all natural ingredients like fresh oranges and the orange. پس میگه که با یک سری چیزای طبیعی میساخته، مثلا کارت، یعنی هویج. Cakes or 1 pound of grated carrots and daisy carrot cake. خب و اینجا grate به معنای رنده شده است. Kim came up with the idea because many people don't have the time or the talent to bake a delicious homemade cake for a special occasion like birthday, graduations and anniversaries. پس میگه که مردم هم وقت زیاد ندارن که برای تولد و اوکیژن های مختلفشون مثل graduation و anniversary کیک درست بکنن. Kim says that she has a talent for baking cakes and more importantly، مهمتر از همه، she feels it's her passion. فکر میکنه این علاقشه. Kim's products are currently sold online in her local area. What she would like to increase production and sell more cakes across the US. The cake business is called a daisy cakes. دیگه چیز خاصی فعلا نداره. بریم سراغ پارت بعدی. گفته now listen to what happened. Were you right? What influenced the sharks' choice. اینجا مشخص میشه که کدومشون علاقه داشتن، کدومشون علاقه نداشتن.
4.50. The sharks asked Johnson a lot of questions. For example, they asked him how much the candles sell for, $10 to $12 a candle, and how much money they made in sales the year before, $53,000. Johnson explained that currently he and his wife had put over $40,000 of their own money into this product. The sharks also asked how the candles were made, to which he answered that he poured them all into their containers by himself. He didn't have any help in his entire candle-making process. In the end, they decided that they weren't interested. Their main reason was they thought the business just wasn't big enough or interesting enough, so they couldn't believe that it would ever make any money. The sharks were impressed by Kim's presentation, and they immediately asked to try her cakes. They really loved her cakes and complimented her on their fresh and delicious taste. Even though the male sharks liked Kim's product, they were concerned that her company had reached its potential, making a respectable $27,000 in the last 3 months. In the end, Barbara Corcoran, the only female shark, decided to invest $50,000 in Kim's business because she thought there was a market for Kim's product. And since then, Kim's daisy cakes are now being sold online across the U.S. She was able to pay Barbara Corcoran back in only 3 weeks, and she has expanded her business by offering new products like lemon curd. Although the sharks thought Johnson's candles were funny, it's a good thing they didn't invest in his company. Johnson's website has been shut down, and his candles have disappeared from store shelves.
The thing that you understand is really important because you don't have to understand every single part of your audios. The point is understanding some part of it, some important part of it. Now, let's check your answers to get what exactly you understood. Only one shark invested in Kim's cakes, even though the male sharks liked Kim's cake and even went back for seconds. They didn't think her company would make much money. Barbara Corcoran thought there was a market for Kim's product and she invested $5,000. So did you get it right? Okay, and here there is a speaking part that is on you. You must know how to talk about different things, different objects. Now imagine and let's picture yourself in the kind of show that you are a kind of contestant. You are gonna represent your product to an audience. And right now, for example, the product, it can be a watch, a product can be a sandwich, a product can be a chair, a dessert, a pen, a lamp, a drink, a gadget, and blah blah. So you must know how to talk about your object that you made it yourself. And this question must be answered while you are talking about and presenting about your ideas. What is the product and what is its name? Who is it for? How much will it cost? And why is it different from other similar products? And do you have an advertising slogan for it? پس اگر متوجه شدین که چه بهتر اگه متوجه نشدید من یه دور خیلی سریع بگم. سپیکینگ به عهده خودتون هست و بعد راجع به آبجکت های مختلف بتونید صحبت بکنید. فرض بکنید شما الان توی یک شو هستید و میخواین اون آبجکتتون رو ارائه بدین. این سوال ها رو جواب بدین و آبجکتتون رو به زبان خودتون ارائه بدین. و presenting product. Good morning. We are حالا جوری که میتونید پرزنت بکنید ابتداش یا انتهاش اینا هستن. Good morning. We are going to tell you about our new product. It is something and it is called something. We think it will be very popular with something. It is completely different or better than anything else on the market because something. So you can make your sentences like that, presenting a product. Okay, and that's it. So I suppose there's nothing else that you can do right now. Bye bye. I will see you later.